Creativity is not just about producing works of art or groundbreaking inventions. It's about approaching challenges, and it's about thinking outside the box, and it's about embracing failures as a stepping stone to success. As I grew up, I was pretty sure that my dance was my strongest suit. I would get up on any stage, perform for any number of people without fear. I had no formal education in dance, but out of interest, I would take classes during my school and college years. Today, as I stand here, looking back, I wonder how I got here, where I am today. And this is the journey that I want to reveal to you that might give you an insight on how to refashion a creative mind, or maybe help to refashion yours. Today, I'm a dancer, choreographer, actor, intimacy director, content creator, and curator, and moreover, a creative mind who is still in search of her purpose in life. I just want to ask you a simple question. When an opportunity is presented to you, what do you first think about? Any ideas? Right. So, I think that we mostly think about the outcomes, right? When an opportunity is presented to ourselves, we first think about the outcomes. I'm pretty sure we are taught to think in that way. How will that happen? Will I fail in this? Will I win this thing? What will I earn out of this if I put my effort into it? That's exactly what I didn't do when opportunities were presented to me. I first said yes, and then learned how to be in that journey. It's definitely about the journey and not the destination, right? You can call me an impulsive mind, but I think it worked pretty well for me. During my second year in St. Teresa's College, I auditioned for D4 Dance Season 3, and that's where my journey actually began. I auditioned as a solo contestant. My passion for dance was so much that when the director asked me, "Can you pair up with somebody and perform in the competition?" Without actually having a dance partner to myself, I said, "Yeah, why not? I'll give that a try." But eventually I did find a dance partner, and we went on to the semi-finals. And later I had an injury and eventually had to leave the show. Moving on, I was 21 when director Rohit Vyas asked me if I'd be interested to choreograph for his movie, Iblis. With no prior experience in the industry or having assisted any senior choreographers, I said yes. Then began the actual journey of becoming a choreographer, in which my dearest friend Rishdan also joined. We took on that journey for the unknown for so many years, and we learned with each frame, with each script, and with each shot that we set up. Today we stand doing over 30 movies in the span of 7 years. Later, when I started choreographing, a friend that I had met during D4 Dance asked me if I'd be interested in acting for a web series. Well, guess what I said? Yes. I said yes, and the rest was history. As you all know, I'm sure you all recognize me as the girl from Curating who said, "Tomato rice and crushed chili," right? That gave me a solid base for a foundation to create on social media, which eventually led me to be a content creator. A very interesting and critical role that I took recently was becoming an intimacy director. Anybody have any idea what an intimacy director does? I'm sure it's the first time most of you are hearing about it. Okay, let me clarify it for you. As the name suggests, I get to direct intimacy scenes. It's a beautiful journey where you have to understand the director's vision and still make a safe space for the actors. It's a very critical job because any minor incidents during that scene or before can lead to a lifetime trauma for the actors, which is why most of them prefer an intimacy director on set nowadays. You get to learn so much about the mind and body, yeah? And I'm not talking about just intimacy or sensual scenes. Any relationship can be intimate. A relationship, about a bond between a mother and a child, a bond between a husband and wife, a bond between two best friends. All these are intimate. Any scene or any particular script that would be difficult for any actor to portray or perform, we come in to make it a little easier. And my experience during choreography has helped me to say yes to this role. Moving on, since I'm a dancer, since I grew up to be a dancer, I have pretty good network among the dancers around the country. So a year back, a friend of mine asked me if I'd be interested, again, interested to curate an audition, curate a team for World of Dance India series. For those who don't know, World of Dance is one of the biggest platforms any dancer can get in the world of dance. So, again, guess what I said? I said yes. And moving on, I led the team, and we did a whole India tour, and I became a curator. One thing led to the another. My network grew, and I got to be the dance curator for the most happening music festival that just happened previous month, Kappa Culture. So that's a lot of story, right? I guess at the end of the day, what made me do this was my courage to say yes and look beyond the outcome. It's like I said before, it's about the journey and not the destination. It's what you learn in that journey that should motivate you to go forward in life. Obviously, we'll have struggles. We'll definitely have downfalls because you definitely don't know where you're going, right? But I promise you, it's an exhilarating journey. I've learned so much. I've met so many people. I've learned so much. I've made so many mistakes. But this is what have made me who I am today. So once again, I'm asking you all to try and let go of the thought of outcome and say yes to the possibilities. Thank you.